Hello my friends and welcome back. We are back in Standard Arena Best of 1 and we're taking a little bit different of a caps here. We got to see a little bit of Reanimator earlier on with the other list. We're going straight Grixis this time, mostly because of Tainted Indulgence. If you haven't seen it, it's a 2-mana instant. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card unless there are 5 or more values among cards in your graveyard. Basically the second coming of Charter Course. Except, obviously, it's got a little mix in there of a different mechanic. It's a very interesting little enabler that's brought back Reanimator. So let's take a look at what we have to work with here. The biggest reanimation spells right now. Number 1, Return Upon the Tide. This one's great because you can forecast it, and then it only costs 4 with Foretell. So a very good little zombify effect. It's never going to be an elf, so we don't have to worry about that. It just brings a creature back. And then the other one is Graveyard Shift. Again, this is a 5-mana reanimate spell. Brings the creature back from the battlefield. However, if you have those 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard, boom, it's got flash. Hey, it may come in handy. It may not, you never know. And to facilitate our reanimation lust, we have a pretty nice little selection of different critters. We got, of course, Mr. Lorehold. Paging Mr. Lorehold. We'll see if he shows up. We got a single Toxrill, the Corrosive. I had 2 of these originally, but as good as I thought they'd be, they just didn't do enough. I'm not going to go less than 1, but it just wasn't enough. Jin-Gitaxias, on the other hand, actually has outperformed pretty well. I went up from 1 to 2 of him, replacing a Hullbreaker Horror. Again, these are all very powerful cards and very situational, situations, but at the same time, it's just gauging which one's going to be better more consistently. I do love Hullbreaker Horror, and it's one of those cards that can really give us an edge in certain matchups, but in others, it can just do nothing. And then, this one may look a little weird. Kairi, the Swirling Sky. So, couple things with this. First off, to 6/6 with 6 for 6 flying, not bad. Just ignoring the reanimation aspect for a moment. It has Ward 3, which again is nice in protecting this creature from the various removal spells in Standard. Now, when he dies, you get one of 2 options. You can return any number of target downline permanents with total mana value 6 or less to their owner's hand, not bad. Or more importantly, you mill 6 cards, then return up to 2 instant and/or sorcery cards to your hand. So, big dragon, a little difficult to get rid of, and gets us back the reanimation spells to keep it going. So I like Kairi, I do. So we're playing it as a 2 of here. Obviously, Mr. Lorehold is the priority number 1, but this guy's a close second. Now, as for the rest of the deck, it really is just kind of bridging the gap between staying alive and getting the engine going. Fable the Mirror Breaker, we have treasure tokens, we have discarding drawing, and then of course, hey, we never know, might get a Kiki-Jiki out of the deal. Prismari Command, basically the same thing. Targeted removal, looting, treasure, beautiful, and artifact destruction, should that ever come up. An interesting new addition is Maestros Charm, which is pretty fabulous. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. 1 goes into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Helps you find that clutch reanimation spell, removal spell. You can lose 3, gain 3, so it's like a drain for 3. I don't see that coming up too often, but you never know. And then deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. So it's a removal spell, or it's one of our primary ways to dig for one of our reanimation spells. Now, outside of that, we're basically just looking at removal. I got a single Corpse Explosion in here. I really like this card. Originally, I couldn't decide between Path and Peril and Corpse Explosion. I wanted the early game stuff. I felt like this was a little too... obviously we have a plan, and this really relies on Tainted Indulgence doing its thing, but it just seemed a little too unreliable for when we'd need it against White Weenie. So I only have it as a 1-of. I've got Path of Peril as the other one here, which I know there's a white mana source in there, which may look a little out of place, but we are in the business of making treasure tokens, so if we need to cleave it, hopefully we'll have a way. If not, there's no other white sources. It's really in here for its non-cleave cost and effect. So Corpse Explosion, I would love to do more, but unfortunately, without something enabling it, I almost think I should do the, no, you see, if I do the 1/1 who mills and then draws a card when he dies and becomes a 3/3 when you have the excessive types in your graveyard, does that mechanic have a name? Where is it? I don't think it has a name, does it? No, there's no keyword for that. So anyways, without that extra ability, it probably just isn't as reliable, but more importantly, Corpse Explosion has to hit for damage, which means we need creatures that are big enough to actually deal with our opponent's board. It's very good, and I may change my tune by the end of this, but for now, I'm going 1/1, so that way I have an option that doesn't rely on other things and possibly can be good in the late game, and I have an option that possibly could be explosive in the early game, but will be reliable in the late game. You kind of see the balance there. And then aside from that, I mean, we got Baleful Mastery topping off the removal, and that's the deck. We're trying to get something big onto the battlefield and protect it, either through its own means or with our spells. And there you go. The mana base kind of facilitates that. We're going straight up Grixis here, so nothing too crazy. Yeah, nothing really out of the ordinary. So, you know what? That's enough from me. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. Check out that little icon. I love that little guy. And let's go ahead and hop into the games. Alright, so let's form the list of the things I do not want to see. Thalia. Rest in peace. Oh, I'm on the play. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Can we, like, start off without a mulligan? Well, there we go. Let's go ahead and put the Return Upon the Tide down. We should only need one, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to be curving off with Pathway into Tainted Indulgence. Actually, we'll probably go, depending on what my opponent's up to. Oh, boy. This crud. Yeah, we'll go Tainted Indulgence and see what happens. We don't have a lot of time. Draw. See what I mean about Corpse Explosion? Corpse Explosion could be good, but it also could be crap. Get rid of that. Well, I mean, you never know. We're going to go with the Fable of the Mirror Breaker next. Next turn's going to probably be nutty in all honesty, but at least he doesn't... Oh, look who's there. At least he doesn't have the... At least he doesn't have all of the components. You know, he can't make everything cheap. If he does the Rune Master, then at least it means his turn is done for a second. This isn't one of the explosive ones. Alright, so it's a little slower, which is nice. See, if this were a Path of Peril, I would have cast it. There it is, the Naturalist. Fabulous. Yep, big old 4/4 scary boy. No blocks here, sir. Ow. Alright, well, we got nothing to discard. Alright, so let's get rid of some lands. Let's draw something that's hopefully not lands. That's actually the exact opposite of what I said I wanted to draw. Well, this is off to a swimming start. We're just going to be dead here before we do anything. Yep. Okay. Do I want to attack? I'm probably dead if I don't. Yeah. Because if we draw something here, then maybe we can hope we can hard cast it. We're probably dead, in all honesty. I mean, in all honesty, we've missed 2 discard outlet triggers for any of our fatties. And there's the champ. So, everyone sit back. This will be a quick one. I think I'm going to go swap out Corpse Explosion for the other Path of Peril for this very situation, because that sums it up right there. In fact, you know what? I am. Because we are, well, quite dead. Means he drew another? No, he can play land. So, I was going to say he maybe drew another one. Oh, of course he did. Okay, yeah, we get it. We get it. God, I hate this deck. But that's okay. It just means we defeat it. Alright, as promised, I just swapped out Corpse Explosion for Path of Peril number 2. We'll see what happens. Hey, look, there it is. Oof. Oof. Really? I'm on the draw with this garbage, too? We got a mulligan. Okay, that's better. That's much better. So, let's keep 6. Who's going to the bottom? Probably... Out of these options, this is a slow one. I'm on the draw. It probably should be the Charm or the Path, but... Lightning Bolt Sleeves... could be anything. I mean, that could actually be anything. So we got turn 1, Xander's Lounge, turn 2, Tainted Indulgence, draw 2, discard 1. It's between these two, honestly. Yeah, I say that, then I put the Path of Peril on the bottom. I know I'm just going to regret that. I tell you what, hate to say it, but let's get rid of the Charm. We got to keep it somewhat quick, and if our opponent just comes out of the gates with his aggro loaded, what the... Never mind. I messed up. But who could have... Oh, maybe I didn't. Alright. I guess I should have just put a land on the bottom and kept it. But, man, I just hate playing that game sometimes. Is it? That's interesting. Usually you don't play that till turn 3 because you're going to end up exiling whatever you put over there. This way you can either play a land or a spell. Buy land. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, yeah, let's just go with the Tainted Indulgence plan and pass the turn. See if we can draw something else. Yeah, I feel very silly with this Path of Peril. But hey, we'll discard it. Oh, gross. Sure. Actually, this is helpful. It's better than Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Sure. Boop, boop. There's Mr. Lorehold. Paging Mr. Lorehold. Mr. Lorehold. Hey, let's see if we can actually get this fueled up thanks to his Rune Crab. Guess I can't complain about Mill for once. Up to 4. What do we need? So we got instant sorcery, creature, and land, right? Yep, so we would need something like an enchantment. I think we're just gonna... Should we just ditch the Path of Peril? It's either that or the Prismari Command, or just a land. I guess I could just kill a land. Yeah, let's just kill a land. We got double black already, so actually let's get rid of... Okay, well, let's go ahead and get this guy out of there. And just toss in the Xander's Lounge. Alright, what do we got? Probably Lorehold. Hullbreaker Horror is an option, but we'll see. He might just... The good news is, with Reanimator, we're not as scared of Tasha's Hideous Laughter, but we'll see what he's got. Hopefully he mills a Jin-Gitaxias out. Evolving Wilds. He did not. Hey, I wanted those. Come on, do it again. You know you wanna. You know you want to. I kept the Path of Peril in case the crabs ever build up. It's like, I know, it's a stretch. Nope, no Jin-Gitaxias, so we're going Mr. Lorehold. Oh, watch we get Spell Pierced or something ridiculous. Paging Mr. Lorehold. Oh, you know what? It's probably Fading Hope. Oh! Good news is we got another Return Upon the Tide for next turn, but... Nope. It's not a... Oh, it is a Fading Hope. Oh, Lord! God, how annoying. Alright, well, we can do it again next turn. 2, 3. There's Jin-Gitaxias. That's definitely what I'm targeting now, but we'll see. How about Jin-Gitaxias? Is that cool? We cool? We cool, dog? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, then. Well, that could be helpful. Yep, now he's got free reign to do another Faded Hope or something. Okay. Well, the good news is, by doing this, he's showing us he's got nothing else. The bad news is, we have nothing else. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, I guess we're just going to go Mr. Xander's Lounge, and we're going to go for the Loot and Treasure end of turn. Okay. He's got Galvanic Iteration. We're not quite to the double Tasha yet. Another crab, sure. Mill me out, my man. Okay, or not. So whatever is in his hand. Let's go loot, treasure token. Loot, treasure token. See how he feels about this. Get rid of Mr. Lorehold and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm still just going for Jin-Gitaxias, honestly. Yeah. Guess there's no reason not to just do it this way, huh? Yes. See if this Tainted Indulgence can be doubled. Okay. It's only during... No, it only triggers once each turn. Alright, it's not just like just during my own turn. Play the Path of Peril. How many cards we got left? 28. We should be good. We'll Tainted Indulgence end of turn as well. And then we got Kairi, and hopefully we can just mount together something here. Let's draw some cards, baby. I'm sure he doesn't mind that, being mill and all. Yep, not bad. Yep, not bad. We have instant speed with Graveyard Shift, eh? Should we just grab Mr. Lorehold and try to end this? Grab Hullbreaker Horror. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we don't have enough to Hullbreaker Horror and do other stuff. So I'm thinking... Should we just grab Mr. Lorehold? I think we just grab Mr. Lorehold. Oh, actually, dumb, retarded. I can grab two things. I can grab Mr. Lorehold and Hullbreaker Horror. But I can also do that end of turn. But what would be the fun in that, right? Okay, let's just do it. Paging Mr. Lorehold. Mr. Lorehold, you are needed. Your party is looking for you, Mr. Lorehold. Boop. Let's get in there, baby. Kill the crabs. Kill the crabs. Bye, crabs. Alright, how many cards we got left? 22. Let's see what happens. Wish I had a 2 mana. Yeah. Well, let's see what we got. You can only double so many times. The doubling spell will be countered. So double, double. Yep, there's the counter. Now what do we got? He doesn't have enough to... Sure. Oh, he can do it. No, yeah, he can. Sure, you got 2 mana left. What do you got for me? You already played the land, so I don't think it's Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Oh. 16 cards. Okay. 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 Seems like we're off to a pretty good start here. I'm just going to turn these guys sideways, alright? Okay then. Well, that seemed to go at least a little bit better. Thanks, opponent. Thank you, Mr. Mill. I wonder if something like Titan of Industry should be in here. Yeah, I can never hardcast it, but, you know, it's not the game. Sure, we got everything we want here. It's a little slow, but that's okay. Tainted Indulgence, discard Kairi. We got a removal spell. We got plays. We got plays. Now we're going to discard Mr. Lorehold. See if we can find some lands. Grixis. I love Grixis. Yep. Just, oh, don't be another mill deck. Cleansing Wildfire. Sure. Oh, so it's the land destruction deck, huh? I'd probably still go with Mr. Lorehold. Let's go get an island. This is why we play basics. Got him. Is anything going to change this turn? I don't believe so. So we'll just go ahead and play that and pass. Oh no. Now I got nothing to do. So this is the... Yep. Yep. Oh wait, no, I got Swamp Define. Ha 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 ha. It's like, no, all my basics are out, but that's not true. Boop. Glad I included a basic of each type. Well, unfortunately, can't do anything till next turn, and if he just keeps playing land destruction deck, we may have an issue. Kind of depends. How many counterspells does this deck play? Plays the secret, or the, what do you call it? You find the villain's lair or whatever. Okay. Do I want to do this? I don't believe I do. Well, hey, let's see what happens. This is what we're here to do. If it gets countered, hey, that's one less counterspell. If it gets bounced, that sucks. Paging Mr. Lorehold. Mr. Lorehold. Oh, got me. Okay. Looks like it's hardcast Kairi time, baby. Counterspells. Who plays counterspells? Why hasn't White Weenie destroyed this deck and knocked it out of ranking yet? That's my question. Guess we'll just keep seeing how many counterspells he has. Ow. Well, that hurt. Not sure why we would do such a thing. Is he just going to go fetch out a land? Nope. Introductory to Annihilation. Okay. So he's prepping for what I'm about to do. You got it. We can at least get back the Graveyard Shift and the Tainted Indulgence when this dies. Yeah. It ain't gonna die to Introductory to Annihilation anytime soon. Actually, no, I won't because it exiles it, doesn't it? Yep, exiles. Of course, die triggers only matter if it actually dies. So ideally, I'd like to hit an untapped land here just to Windmill Slam Jin-Gitaxias, but if he Windmill Slams his Arcane Bombardment, well, we might have some trouble. Whew, he did not. This Baleful Mastery is not looking very good here. However, not like we have a lot going on. We've got a 4-turn clock, which is not the best against this deck. We need to get this Jin-Gitaxias on the board ASAP. Okay. Pay it. Tap out. Thank you. Don't get to scry, and we don't get our thing. Okay. Yeah, but nothing else I can do here. I mean, this isn't going to be doing much here. We didn't hit the land for Jin-Gitaxias, so we're just going to play the Swirling Sky and continue from there. He's 1 mana away, but here comes the Arcane Bombardment. I just realized, oh well, I'm playing Grixis. I don't have any ways to stop this, do I? Ugh, cripes. Yep. Oh, this is going to get really old really quick. Yep. Spikefield Hazard. What'd he hit? He hit, you find the villain's lair. So we have a turn. A turn to find something here. Can this exile graveyards? Nope, that's the other one. Hullbreaker Horror, maybe? I don't honestly know. Another reanimation spell would be the best. But even that is... Oh, well, that helps. Well, turn too late on the land, regrettably, but oh well. I can't stop everything, but I can try. I can at least make life a little harder for the guy. But now he gets to untap with Arcane Bombardment in play. People, I'm not feeling good about our odds here, I ain't gonna lie. If we get to untap with Jin-Gitaxias, that's a different thing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, unfortunately, we would need to double Maestros Charm. We'd need to hit a land and a reanimation spell, which is not the hardest thing in the world, but we'll see. Yep. What did he hit? He hit Introductory to Annihilation. That is a beating, which means he can still do it. Yep. He's going to loot again or no? Yeah, now we are in... Trouble. But we do get to draw a card, which is nice. He gets to loot, we get to draw a card. That worked out well for our opponent. What do we have in here? We still just have Lorehold. Beautiful. What is happening here? Draw a card. Another Maestros Charm. Well, that does represent 1 less attack with Kairi, so that's something, I suppose. Looks like we're aiming for Tainted Indulgence. Yeah, now we don't have enough to do everything here, do we? What card type are we missing in here? We got Sorcery, Instant, Land, Creature. Yeah, nothing here we can help. Alright, let's get in there. See what he's got about this. Because he's got a counterspell and a stick, so whatever we do, it has to be instant speed. Yeah, we're just going to end the turn. If he wants to go nuts for donuts, he is more than welcome. This is going to be a nail biter, that's for sure. Should I hit him with the double charm and just knock him to 2? And we spend the rest of our time looking for... What's he hitting here? Let's see what he finds. Expressive Iteration. Okay. Can't hit Kairi, which is nice. Well, that's it. Just going for the Expressive Iteration. Let's go with a... You know what? I think I'm just going to knock him to 2 and then go from there. What do you guys think? It means that our Kairi is going to die. But what else is new there? No, you know what? Until we have the answer, I shouldn't be messing with that kind of stuff. I'm trying to think of what answer we could possibly have here. Whatever it is, either has to have haste. Hullbreaker Horror is an option, but he can kill it at instant speed. It's basically just finding another Maestros Charm. Sure. Away goes the mountain. And here we are. Ugh, Arcane Bombardment. I probably should have... Oh, that's what we need. Ottawa. Ottawa's my option here. Otherwise, I got nothing. Ugh. What's he targeting with this crap? How about you? Give me a red. Let's just Tainted Indulgence in response. Let's get rid of... Well, that might actually do something someday. We know that won't. Okay. We're going to get to draw another card. So theoretically, we might be able to do this like we want here. So make sure he pays the cost. Okay. And he expressively iterates. He's down to 34 cards in hand. Or 34 in his library. In hand. 34 cards in hand. Resolve the ward ability. He pays it. We are going to say... Okie dokie, artichoke, I believe, too. Let's let him expressive iteration first. Then end of turn, I think we're gonna... I was gonna do it in response, but I think I'm just gonna do it end of turn. Because then if we can get this Jin-Gitaxias out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, we can't because he can be countered. Duh, he's got... Gotta remember, he's got... you find the villain's lair on here. Sure. Guess we're just looking for the other one here. Okay. Let's go. Red... let's go blue. See how he feels about this. If he counters this, then we can actually resolve the Jin-Gitaxias, but he didn't. He did not take the bait. We need more red. Can't hit my red source. That's all I need. Anything else is game, though. Got the red source here. If we draw another Maestros Charm, we're good. If we don't, we're probably dead. And that's assuming. Nah, see, he's got... Probably don't want to play the red source until we have to, eh? Yeah, probably not. We do have the lounge, though. Just thinking here, if we want to go ahead and go... Play the Swirling Sky knowing it'll get countered, or just wait and cycle. I'm just going to wait and cycle. He's really hesitating about this one. Probably going after the blue source. Sure. I'll just cycle this. Nope, nothing there. Boop. Arcane Bombardment. There we go. Another land. That's what we needed, baby. Oh, what a nail biter. He's got a counterspell on a stick. So we basically just have to be very patient. Well, at least this Baleful Mastery will finally get use. Some way, shape, or form. Yep. It's an ingenious inspiration. Sure, sure, sure. Expressive iteration. Sure, sure, sure. Come on, dude. Come on, Maestros Charm. We need you. Okie dokie. I imagine he's just stockpiling, counterspells at this point, I would guess. We've only seen, what, one throughout this game? And it's on the Arcane Bombardment. Yep. Oh, yeah, sure. Got me. Cinderclasm, huh? Yeah, and I'm going to Baleful Mastery one of these little bad boys. Burning down the house. Oh, wait, that knocks him up to 7. Boo. Yeah, that kind of kills our plan, doesn't it? Now we need 2 more Maestros Charms. Yeah, about that. We'll give it a couple more draws. You never know what might happen. Something crazy could happen. He is at 5. But is he going to go for it now, or is he going to wait? Sure. Boop. This will be the full cost. I'm not paying the student cost. That slows down the clock considerably, I suppose. Nah, if we don't draw something this turn, in all reality, we are probably dead. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Nope. So he gets a free counterspell out of this. Yeah, you know what? No, don't do it. It's like, I was just going to scoop because we're in a pretty bad situation. What do we need to hit? We need to hit Ottawa. Yeah, big score. How many cards does he have left? 27. Let's see what he hits here. What did he hit? He hit Genius, yeah, Cathartic Pyre. So I'm at 10. I'm at 8. I'm at 7. Okay, Fable the Mirror Breaker is gone. Yep. Yep. Sure. No response here, sir. No response at all. Yeah, don't scoop. Never scoop to these fools. You never know. Okay. 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 Gonna learn. Let's see what he learns for. Man. Stupid Arcane Bombardment. Stupid sexy Arcane Bombardment. Boop. See how he feels about this. If he counters this, then we know it's basically over. Actually, it's basically over no matter what because he's got the 2 life in his hand. So we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Jin-Gitaxias can come out, but it doesn't matter when he has a counterspell on a stick. So I'm at 12. I'm at 10 unless something else happens. Good gravy. Where's Ottawa when you need it? Yeah, sure thing, dude. So it's up to 4. I gotta top deck both of them. Oh, you should have hit the mountain. That's just greedy. Yep. 4, 5, 6. I'm at 6. Sure, 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 sure. Well, look at my next draw. This one's probably been over, but you never know. Oh, yes. Resolve all, please. Yeah. Ouch. Maybe I should play a second Ottawa here. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll change that after this. Take out a random land for a second, just for this deck. Because Jeebus. Yeah, we're good. Yep. This deck's annoying. I'll just see the next card. I don't think anything I draw is going to matter, but who knows. Okay, again, I'm not sure why you just didn't hit the red sources there, like especially the basic mountain. He's got 18 cards left to my 34, so not looking good for the home team, that's for sure. Oh, Reanimator. You so silly. Why are you so silly? Come on, buddy. Where are we at? I mean, there is always the chance that he'll time out, too. Yeah, sure, man. 1, 2, I'm at 4. Anything else? No? It's like, is there another burning down the house coming or something? No? Okay. Now we're probably dead. Actually, we're dead on upkeep, aren't we? Yep. Peace! Because all he has to do is play a spell during his upkeep, and there's 4 damage under the Arcane Bombardment as it is, so meh. I gotta refill my drink after this one. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll try this bad boy. We get removal. We got stuff to do. We got our setup. Oh, can I groan any harder at this garbage? Screw up my curve, aren't you? Might just have to play this one slow. I was gonna turn 2, turn 3, you know the deal, but this is what opponent wants to do. Then we, right on time, we need to be ready for it. Okay, well then I guess we'll just go, oh, Pathway and pass. Present the Baleful Mastery. Yuck. Get to draw a card out of this deal. There's your card draw, sir. Do we just Maestros Charm to get rid of it? It's an option. I do think we'll see what we draw here. Another Xander's Lounge is not what I was looking for. You know what I think we're going to do here is I think we're going to keep the Maestros Charm open. And then if he doesn't do anything too scary, we'll just loot. Otherwise, we'll go Fable the Mirror Breaker and go from there. That might have been the better route, but these things snowball so quickly that if there's an option here to, in this case, there's an option here to do something. Oh my god, what does he have? Let me guess. Tamiyo safekeeping. Heh, gotcha. Yes, you did. Ugh, I hate this deck. Yep, good for you, dude. Good for you. Oh, beautiful. Well, let's set it up here. Jin-Gitaxias is not exactly what we're looking for, but beggars cannot be choosers right now. Guess I should have gone with the Maestros Charm, blah, 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 blah. Oh, joy. God, this deck is just the worst. What do I even have right here? Hullbreaker Horror? Why am I playing Reanimator? I should just be playing this garbage 24/7. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's not garbage. It's good. Don't be mean. No blocks here. See if we can draw something that doesn't suck. Opposite of what I said. Path of Peril. Or a bunch of lands. I do love lands, too. Do you guys love lands? I hope you do. So let's see here. Yep. This is what we got. Not the best, but we'll see. No attacks here, sir. He's got another Tamiyo safekeeping or something holding priority. God, this deck. Path of Peril, please. Path of Peril, please. I'm at 4. Ugh. Sure, dude. Beautiful. Just what he needed. Are we just dead now? I think we are. You know what? No satisfaction. You can eat it! God, this deck. Blah. Alright. I did end up bringing in one. I took out the, I brought in an Otawara in place of one of my lesser pathways. Ugh. Okay. And then I took out one Baleful Mastery for, I'm going to try the Corpse Explosion again, but we'll see. Okay, well, that's a start. Let's go, what do we need here? Double black. It's a thing. Well, we'll see how Mr. Hullbreaker Horror does, because we can go turn 3 Fable, turn 4 discard, reanimate, and go from there. Tenacious Underdog. Oof. Actually, I think I like that better than Fable the Mirror Breaker. So then we might be able to hit something else and stop my opponent from beating my face in. Let's get rid of Hullbreaker Horror, and I guess it's Xander's Lounge here. Yeah. We'll return that bad boy upon the tide. At least this way it stops a double Obnixilis from happening, you know. I think I'll take blue over red, and sure, let's see what happens. Bring back the horror. Then we can bring it back in next turn, or just start playing stuff. Yeah, he's a big boy. I mean, he dies pretty easily, but he's a big boy. I'm trying to think, like, what else could this be? Lord Xander was one I was thinking about. Just, I mean, discard half his hand. Hullbreaker Horror gets the job done, apparently. Ho! We are in limbo, aren't we? We are just in limbo. We're on Platinum Tier 2, but meh. Alright, where are we at here? Okay, this is missing some things, but it's got other things, so we'll try it out. It's got 2 of the components, and maybe... Okay, maybe my opponent will help me out with the other components. This is one of those situations where I'm actually hoping my opponent plays an Obnixilis. Start discarding our stuff. We got the Baleful Mastery, so, you know, there's stuff to do, but... For now, we're just going to... just tuck this away, and... Well, no. Hope my opponent's got the obvious Obnixilis play. Come on, have it. Fable the Mirror Breaker. No! It's good too, but, you know, really wanted that Obnixilis. Alright. Alright. The cards I got in hand, 7. Well, I can't not play land. Come on, give me that Obnixilis. I need it! I have no discard outlets, apparently. Not discarding any cards. Man, this hand must be money. Ow, ow. Yeah, if he does just hit it, what are we gonna hit? Come on, have it. Have it. You know you want to do it. It's the chase rare. It's your avatar. Do it. Do it. Give me the Obnixilis. Come on. You know you want to do it. Do it, Anakin. What the? That's not what you were supposed to do. I don't care about that. Okay. You failed me. You failed me. Oh my goodness. No, my deck's failing me. That's what's going on here. I'd have to wait 2 turns to do it the discard way. No, I think we're just going to play the coast and pass. I mean, I'm at 14. We can always Ottawa away either the Mirror Breaker or the token if we're scared. But man, I really want this dude to hit me with something here. Something good. Yep. Might as well. Down to 11. I'll probably just Baleful Mastery this bad boy end of turn. Oh, come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Here we go, baby. Let's see what he does here. Just go the discard route. Alright, who's it going to be? We get rid of the Toxrill. We get rid of the Lorehold. Toxrill. Yes. Do it again. Do it again. Yes. Oh, it's Lorehold time, baby. Hope you are prepared for such a thing. Paging Mr. Lorehold. Mr. Lorehold, you're needed. I'm just gonna Baleful Mastery away the Kiki Jiki. Boop. He's this blood token is holding priority. He may have something else like Village Rites or something, which would be blowout, but I doubt it. My goodness. What's he doing during his end step? Nothing. That might come in handy. Let's play the Marsh and Mr. Lorehold. Now, do I just ignore the Ob Nixilis? I think I do. We'll see what I find, though. I found exactly nothing. Draw 2, discard 2, or just Maestros Charm. I guess we could kill an Ob Nixilis. Nah. See if we can find a reanimation spell, which is what I was looking for, but meh. We'll see. There it is. Boop. And kapow. That's all for me. Would have been nice to have the double reanimator there, which was my plan, to hopefully get back Toxrill, but yeah, what are you gonna do, right? What's this cost now? It costs 3.
Pleasure doing business. Your punishment
depends. I probably don't want that. Well, I'm glad you're entertained, bruh. Yeah, we got Toxrill for the little dorks. See if he's got the I don't know. Noxious Grasp. I keep saying Noxious Grasp. That's not what it is. Noxious Grasp is green or white creatures. I can see the art. Let's see if he has a way to kill Mr. Lorehold. That is the question. Come on, what you got? You gotta have something going on over there. Oh, what? Oh. Nah, we're good. I don't know what it could be. I just don't want to lose. I mean, I'm gonna lose a life either way, I guess. But let's let Lorehold stay alive. See what he can find. Strange. What was the? What was the purpose of attacking? Probably just should have blocked and then just return upon the tide and brought him back. It's gonna be 1 damage either way. This way he can't do something else with it, but who knows? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Down to 8. Okay. Oh, he's got the Voltaic. Yep. There it is. Voltaic Surge. That's what he was playing for. Makes sense. You got him. You know, for the moment. Got 2 cards to discard. Don't care about a Nixilis. Discard the lands. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm going to take at least 2 here. I'm at 8. What do we need to find here to win? I don't know. Probably bring back Jin-Gitaxias. Maybe I should have started attacking. I could have killed both Ob Nixilis, but I'm going to be down to 6 after this.
Plead for mercy.
Down to 6. Show me what you got.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
How many Maestros Charms are left? 1, 2, 2, and 2. Okay. Gaining 3 off of that obviously would be huge too. And this, depending on what my opponent does here, we're definitely going to return upon the tide something, probably Jin-Gitaxias, but we'll wait and see what happens. He's probably doing the math to see if he can kill Mr. Lorehold. Oh, Fable the Mirror Breaker. Sure. Okay. Yep. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do this. Knock him down to 1, and let's bring back, I think just Jin-Gitaxias is the best bet. It's either that or... let's just bring back Jin. I don't think anything's going to be better in the battle of removal or not. Let's see what he's got. Nope, nothing. Yep. Oh, thank you, Obnixilis. You're my only hope, bro. Alright, we are back for the wrap-up. Yeah. I mean, it was alright. I mean, like, I was very excited about it. This is what it ended up looking like after those last changes I made. I'll make sure and post the final deck list below, but I ended up with 2 Ottawas for Arcane Bombardment, and of course I was trying out Corpse Explosion and Path of Peril. I still don't like Corpse Explosion. Maybe I should just do the 3rd Path of Peril. It's hard to say. It really is. I feel like it could be good, but you saw a lot of the situations. Well, I guess in that last game it could have been good, but I didn't need it. I won, so yeah. Overall, it is not bad at all. I mean, you think between everything you'd have enough enablers and enough threats to bring back, but man, sometimes you just have too much of one, not enough of the other, yada yada. Typical Reanimator garbage, you know. Tainted Indulgence did do a lot to bring it back up. You know, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad at all. A lot of it depends on your matchups. You know, you're going to be seeing a lot of Raksack, which this, you know what, if there's ever an anti-Obnixilis deck, I do think it's this. Because, I mean, you saw Obnixilis, we were praying for it. And when it finally popped out, it just got us right in the action because we got everything except for the discard outlet. But, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But, you know, if you're looking at Reanimator or Reanimation, this is definitely a good place to start. I wasn't too sold on Baleful Masteries. These might just be better off as... it's hard to say. Hard to say, actually. I was going to say just straight up a little cheaper targeted removal, but being able to hit Planeswalkers is pretty big. So you can keep the Masteries. I would definitely say probably a 3rd Path of Peril over the Corpse Explosion. Just wasn't doing much for me. Or something like that. I understand it's a bit weird because, of course, where's the white come from? But we have a lot of means of making treasures. Yeah, it's whatever you feel. I just feel like this is going to be consistently more powerful in the early game when you need it. Corpse Explosion will be better in the late game where you may or may not need it. We do need ways to do something about that terrible deck that we hate so much. That #1 deck in the format, which is fabulous. Just throwing that out there. Okay, well, that was fun, I suppose. It was a pretty good time, so hope everybody enjoyed. Feel free to like, subscribe. You got any comments, go ahead and let me know below. You got a deck you want me to try, go ahead and let me know. I'm always on the hunt for new ones to test out, but that is all for me. I'll see everybody later.